Yo, welcome back to my channel. This is The Last Snow. You call me Snow for short. And we here on another video of deck profiles, but it's going to be a little bit different because we're not doing Dragon Ball Fusion World. We're actually going to do Gundam card game. And we're going to do the #1 starter deck out of the 4 that came out. That's coming out tomorrow, but you know, a couple of stores got them early releases, so I got mine today. I couldn't get mine yesterday because, you know, I was at work, but I got my 2 starter decks today. Just a heads up, when you actually buy these starter decks, you gotta make sure you gotta buy 2 so you can have the right ratios of each card. Some cards only come in 2s, ratio of 3s. Some of them come in 4s, but just to let you know, like if you're trying to have a deck build and getting ready for this weekend, for Gundam. Some tournaments is actually starter deck builds, not constructed. You can only use the starter decks. But for this video, we're just gonna open the starter deck for Heroic Beginnings. This is starter deck #1 for Gundam. We've been patiently waiting for these decks to come out. Been testing on proxies, on Untap, Tabletop Simulator, and other programs and that you can actually find to actually play with. But we're gonna head off and just open one box and see what we get inside. So we're gonna start off with this starter deck, Heroic Beginnings, Gundam card game. As you can see, it says starter deck #1. What do we get inside? Get started with the Gundam card game. 16 card types, 14 commons, 2 legend rares. Content: you get 1 ready to play 50 card deck, 10 resources cards, 1 paper damage counter, 8 token cards, 1 bonus pack, and 1 rule paper and / play sheet. This product included a ready-to-play 50-card deck that you can use to start the game immediately. This product contains some identical cards. The packaging illustrated may differ somewhat from the final product. Bandai does not assume responsibility for the future value of the cards. The starter deck may include all foil versions of the same cards. If you have questions, please contact us at the www.gundam-gcg.com inquiry form. When playing the game for the first time, please check the rule page of the Gundam card game official website. Data usage fees for site access as a responsibility of the player. So this is definitely good. It says bonus pack include one of 16 alternate holographic versions of this starter deck's card, and then you have the barcode and the QR code in the back. So let's open this up. Kind of excited because this most likely going to be the deck that I'll be using for the weekend. Let's see what's inside. Alright, let's put this to the side. Oh, the cards almost came out. So there you go, your deck. You get your Heroic bonus pack. You get the play sheet. Breaks everything down for you. It definitely actually breaks down like how many cards of certain criteria, so like unit, pilot, command, base, like how many should you have. The play mats, the breakdowns of each step of this turn. And then in the back, you got the paper play mat. So it's definitely cool. If you don't got a play mat, you could definitely use this, so you don't have to use the table. Let's put this to the side. As you can see, I got my play mat. You see at the back, like the artwork, official. We're gonna leave this for last. Let's see what we get in a starter deck. So in the starter deck, we get, let's put this right here. We get 2, looks like it's 2 Gundam RX-78-2. Definitely a good card. It's a level 4, 3 cost unit. Repairs 2 at the end of the turn. This unit recovers off of 2 specified numbers of HP. That during pairing, during your turn, all units get AP +1. AP stands for attack power. It's our Earth Federation / White Base team, and the link unit is Amor Ray. His attack is 3. His health is 4. So just in case if you guys don't know. Definitely a good card to have. Put that to the side. Then we get 2 of the Gundam Aerial. Permit score 6 is a level 5, 4 cost. When paired, choose one enemy unit that is level 5 or lower. It gets AP -3 during this turn. It's an academy. The link pilot will be Silhouette Mercury, and it's a 4/4 attack and HP. Definitely a good card to have as well. But some of these cards you wanna. So basically, these are your 2 boss Gundams in your deck. So you wanna actually try to max those out. So that should be good. Next up, we have 4 of the Gundam MA Form RX-78-2. It's a level 5, 3 cost. When paired, while white base team pilot, draw 1. Link to a more array, Air Federation, white base team, 4 attack power and 3 health. Definitely a good card to have, especially if you're like low on hand size. You definitely want to get the link to a more array to link with this, so you actually could draw. Maybe you have other options to do for the turn or for the next upcoming turns. Next up, we have 4 of the gun cannons. It's a vanilla level 3, 2 cost, Earth Federation / white base team. Kai Schneiden is the link. 2 attack power with the 4 of health, which is not that bad. It's not going to be easy to wipe this Gundam off the board. So, you know, it's definitely good to have in your deck. Next, but the starter deck brings 3 of the gun tank level 3, 2 cost, deploy, choose one enemy unit with 2 or less HP and rest it. It's an Earth Federation white base team. Linked to Hayo Kobayashi. Is a 2 attack power with a 3 health. So it's not that bad. Another Gundam that could actually stay for more than 1 swing. Could probably survive more than 1 swing depending on who's on the board to attack it. But it's definitely good that his effect could actually rest a Gundam from 2 or less. Maybe a blocker or something that might be dangerous for you to have your opponent stay on the field with. Next up, we're consists of 3 of the GMs, RGM-79. Level 2, cost 1. Is a vanilla Earth Federation. It does not link with anybody. It could, but it's a attack 2 and health power is 2. It's definitely an early Gundam to summon in the game to, you know, start building up board and then start trying to swing at your opponent. On an aggressive version, so definitely good to have as well. So, you know, you're gonna have to get another starter deck. Like I said, any starter deck you want to play with, it's good to try to get 2, because 2 will complete the whole ratio of each card. You'll probably have extras, so maybe if your friends need it, you could definitely give it to them, or you could probably just sell it and, you know, and get some profit back. It's not that bad. Next up, we have 4 of the level 4 cost 2 Gundam Aerial bit on form. It's a vanilla academy link Silhouette Mercury pilot. 3 attack power with 4 health, so it's not that bad. Another Gundam that is high on the defensive side. So it's gonna be hard to just wipe them off the board with 1 swing unless you got a big body. But since it's a 2 cost already by turn 4, or if you start with the EX resource, turn 3, you can definitely have this big body on the board to apply pressure to your opponent. Next, the starter deck consists of 3 Demi Trainers level 1, 1 cost blocker. It's an academy, and then it doesn't link with anybody. It's an attack of 1, HP 1, so it's definitely good for like late games. Try to put as many blockers as you can. If your opponent don't have high maneuver Gundams that could just seek through swings over the blockers, but if they don't have blockers, if they don't have the high maneuver, this could definitely be a good card to actually have on the board to protect on heavy swings. So hopefully you can get to survive. So it's definitely a good card to have. Next up, we have another blocker, Zorwat. It's a level 2 2-cost blocker. This card can't choose the enemy player as his attacker target. So basically, this card only could swing at Gundams on the board. It cannot attack directly to your opponent. So that's definitely, it's a win-lose situation. One, it's a big body, because most of the bodies that people like to play with a health power of 3, he's already swinging at 3. Out of 2 costs is not that bad. So he could definitely block and most likely wipe one of the Gundams off the board. And your opponent is going to have to second guess on what swings he wants to swing with first. And then you're going to have to decide if you want to block certain swings and then try to eliminate bodies off the board. So it's definitely a good card to have. So that's it for the Gundams. Now we're going towards the pilots. They give you 4 of one of the best pilots in the game. It's Amuro Ray. It's a level 4, cost of 1. Burst, add this card to your hand. Just in case you guys don't know what burst is, if they swing at your life and you end up flipping to this card can actually go back to your hand. Then when paired, choose one enemy unit with 5 or less health power and rest it. Definitely good for that. And at the same time, it gives you a 2+ attack and a 1+ health. So if you guys don't understand how that actually functions, let's just pull out this card. So you can actually line them up. As you can see, you can definitely line them up to, it will be 6 on attack power, and then will be 4 on the health power, and you'll be resting a body off the board. And as you can see, it says Amuro Ray on the Gundam, and this is Amuro Ray, so he actually gets the boost. And when paired, both effects actually pops. This one gets to draw 1 card, and then this can actually rest a 5 or less body on the board, so which is good. So you definitely want to see these pilots as soon as possible, so you can start building board, heavy boards. So like that, your opponent will be under the pressure to make some mistakes that could cost them the game. So yeah, the next pilot that we have is playing 4 of Silhouette Mercury, level 4, cost of 1, attack once per turn, choose up to one of your resources and set it as active. So this is definitely good because Amuro Ray is mostly on the offensive side, and now you have Silhouette actually on the defensive side to restand your energies. To restand one of your resources, and it gives you +2 on the health power, +1 on the attack power, and it has a burst that if this flips from your life, it goes right back to your hand. So just definitely balance out the deck when it comes to the pilots. Next pilot / command would be Hayato Kobayashi. Throughout lead damage is a level 2, cost 1 cost. Main, choose 1 rested enemy unit, deal 1 damage to it. You can actually either the command effect of the main effect, or you can actually use this as a pilot. As you can see, it says pilot. The pilot will have to be on an Earth Federation or white-based team. You don't get no attack power, but you do get +1 on the health power, which is good. But usually you want to use this to wipe a body off the board if they low on health. So this is like a 1 damage. There's 1 damage actually will come in clutch. So this is definitely a good card to actually play as well. Next up, they give you 3 of the Kai Shiden. Hopefully I'm saying his name right. It's a level 3, 1 cost, command / pilot card, Kai's Resolve. Main, if you use the command effect, its main, choose 1 friendly unit. It recovers 3 health. That's definitely good, because if you have a big body on the board that you want to keep on the board and it's going to be hard for your opponent to remove, if they get their health back, you want to use this as soon as possible. So like that, it could just pressure on that 1 Gundam on the board while you have others to swing with. And then it's piloted to Earth Federation / white base team. It's a +1 on the attack power, but it's a 0 on the health power. So this is a good card as well, because you got defense and offense, damage to your opponent, and resting your opponent's Gundams and healing yourself when you feel like you need to. Last but not least, this is actually a command card. It's not a pilot. It's a unforeseen incident. It's a level 3 1 cost command. Burst, activate this card's main. So if you get this from your life, you can actually activate the effect if you want to. If you're not, you know, I guess it just goes back to your hand, which can't go back to your hand because it would have to say it goes back to your hand. So you will have to use the effect. So the main / action, choose one enemy unit. It gets -3 in AP during this turn. So this is definitely good if your opponent has those big bodies on the board that they get to swing with, and they have another one that still has a swing. You can -3, so you won't take damage, as much damage, or maybe not damage at all. So that kind of slows down your opponent's game. So it's like more of the control type when it comes to this deck with the Heroic Beginnings deck. White and blue balances out the control. You could definitely try to go aggro, but it's mostly on control. Now let's talk about the bases. Where the deck comes with 3 of the white base. Is a level 3 2 cost base. Burst, deploy this card. Deploy, add 1 shield to your hand. Activate main once per turn. Tap 2 resources. Deploy 1 Gundam white base team HP 3 AP 3 unit token if you have no units in play, or deploy 1 gun cannon white base team AP 2 HP 2 unit token if you have only 1 unit in play, or deploy 1 gun tank white base team AP1 HP1 unit token if you have 2 or more units in play. So just in case if you don't get to see in your hand or in your next draw a body that you want to like put on the board, this can actually help you out with it to the point that, you know, you can actually free summon a token of any type of attack or defense depending on what you have on board. It's a 0 attack power, but it has the 8 health power of 5, so they will have to swing at 5. So most likely early game is going to take 2 to 3 swings to get this off of your base zone, and then, you know, try to attack you directly. But it's definitely a good base to have. Then they also give you 3 of the Acacia School of Technology Earth House level 2 1 cost base. Burst, deploy this card. Deploy, add up to 1 shield to your hand. Activate main, rest this base. All friendly links units get AP +1 during this turn. It's a 0 on attack power and it's a 5 on health power. So it's the same thing as the other base. They're going to have to swing on 5. So that's probably like 2 to 3 swings before they get to remove this base from the base zone and then try to attack you directly. So it's definitely good. And if this stays on board, you have this for the offensive side, that you can actually rest this card and give all your link Gundams on the board +1, and then you have the white base that gets a free summon one token just in case if you don't have Gundams in your hand to summon. So that's definitely good as well. So that's it for the deck. Then they give you the resources. They give you 10 resources because it's actually only 10 resources. Then if you go second, they give you the EX resource. You see as it's different than the others. They do have special promos resources that comes with the beta kit. You probably get from Bandai Fest, or you could probably get it online on TCG, Facebook, and they have other ones that actually came out. So if you don't want to play with these, you could just collect the other ones and try to get 10 of those. So that's definitely good. Then you start off with this EX base at the beginning of the game. You don't start with your own bases. You actually start with this, and you start, and this actually has a health of 3. So that means early game, your opponent will have to swing once or twice to remove this, then to start attacking you directly. Then token wise, they give you 2 of the Gundams, 3/3. They give you 2 of the gun cannons, 2/2. Then they give you 2 of the gun tanks, 2/2. I mean 1/1. So that's definitely good. And last but not least, they give you the damage points. So as you can see, they give you the ones, the twos, the threes, the fours. I'm not sure what this actually is for, but they have the AP -3 and the +1, so that's definitely good. Okay, so you actually can flip it over. Still not sure what this actually is about, but it's kind of good. So that's it for the starter deck. So let's see what we actually getting from this. This is what everybody's really hoping to get. 16 types that you can get all hollows if you want. You could try to collect all of them so you can have a fancy deck, everything straight hollow. If not, you could just collect these, try to sell these or however you want to. I'm definitely gonna keep mine because you know, it's something I'm definitely gonna be playing with. So let's see what's our luck. What we getting? We are getting. Let's go. Nice. I got the full art white base. Look at that full art. Let's see the other one. I think the other one you can actually see the difference. This one is actually a full art, and this actually has a thing. So full art, hollow to the normal. That's definitely good. So I'm kind of excited about it to actually get this card. I'm definitely gonna open the next one when I get the chance, but I just wanted to do at least one of these Gundam starter decks. This is the one out of the 4. This is the first one, starter deck number 1, which is Heroic Beginnings. It's a blue and white starter deck. So if you guys want to play blue and white, you could definitely try it. What is my point of view on the deck? I feel like it's definitely good because you could actually control the board. You can actually, you know, rest bodies on the board. You can neg them down to 3, 2, whatever it is. You can actually free summon some bodies on the board, some tokens if you need to, like try to go wide on your opponent and then try to go for game. Like there's so many things that you can actually do with this blue and white deck that it's gonna be so competitive. I know a lot of people like to focus on the beta tournaments that people had and everything else, but now is the time. Now it's the time to actually see what deck is actually good. As of right now, 1 out of the 4. I haven't opened the other ones, so this is my first one. My opinion on this. Definitely like this deck. Definitely gonna try it out. Still gotta see the other decks and see how I feel about them. But since the beta, I've been testing out blue and white, and I'm most likely gonna stick to the blue and white. But that's it for the video, and hopefully you guys enjoy the video. If you guys are new to my channel, press that subscribe button, comment below, tell me what you guys think about it, tell me where you think this deck ranks out of the 4, and yeah, tell me which is your favorite deck. See you guys in the next one. Later.